Welcome to Study Loop.
So in this problem, we want to know that when the bottom of the ladder is 3 meters from the wall, we want to know how long the ladder is, given this information. So we have our ladder and we have our wall. We know that the length of the ladder, L, or right here, L, is constant. We also know that since the ladder is falling, we will have that dy dt is going to be negative because it's going down like this. So we want to represent the length of the ladder as L squared being equal to x squared plus y squared, and that's just Pythagorean theorem, the idea that the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the x direction and the y direction. So with that in mind, we assume that the ladder is going to be touching both surfaces. The coefficients of 2, when we take the derivative, can just be divided off. So really all that we're left with is that dl dt is equal to 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt. But once again, as we suggested, we can get rid of those 2's. So since the length is constant, what we really have is going to be 0 equals x dx dt times y, or plus y dy dt. So that's our first equation that we're going to be using. When we solve for y, we end up getting that, and plugging in the other values that we have, we get that 0 is equal to 3 times 0.2 plus y times negative 0.15. With that, we end up getting that since x is 3 in this case, that y is going to give us 4. Now, with this in mind, since we have our some of the values that we are looking to find, we know that we now have that 3 squared plus 4 squared, because that's the x and the y values, is going to equal our L squared. And we know that the answer to this, because it's a 3, 4, 5 triangle, is 5. So the length of our ladder is 5 meters.